Hit it.
40, 40. I got one.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Tight end's right. We got four. Check nine.
Snap.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. Early here, get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says, people, and right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
They'll run on first down. It's Brooks. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because this is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
61, match box 5.
On first down, it's Brooks. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Four down. Check. Kill.
Gone. Bravo.
Back to throw now on first down. And Diggs has it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 12 yards that time at an Oakland first down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose.
40's mine.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Slam. Hey, 4-1 Mike. It's our time. 40.
Hey, Zoo.
Defense.
He'll look to throw. It's complete to Diggs. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And this one is right through. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
Let's go.
Come on, set. 50, plant.
Drop deep, drop deep.
Go.
On first down, Alexander looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Alexander. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Let's make these babies cry on the way back home. 25, check 25, check 25.
Get it.
To throw again. Alexander. He finds his target. It's Matthews. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. Back to throw. Alexander. And he's got his man on the out route. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Recon, 152 fighters.
Throwing on first down. Alexander going to throw deep, and that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. In for the score, and the Broncos have taken the lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Check 26, check 26. Watch 26, time.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one good for 26 and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 49-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. You go tight.
You based on travel.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Hey, Charlie.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing
Leo.
They'll look to throw. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's got this down to the 35. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Kill.
Topper. Rock it.
2nd and 2. Looking for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Let's get off the field. Hey, Orbit.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Go. Get it.
Looking to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
On 1st and 10, Alexander, he finds Matthews. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Looking left side, and it's complete.
15
On 1st down, Alexander. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
It's a gain of 34. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Now how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz, and the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll set up a throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I'm coming. Check. 6-6. Pull it high. Look at me. Go. Hey, Foxtrot. Shoot.
From the gun, Alexander. And he will find his man on the outside. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
General West. 18 yards.
Throwing on 1st down, Alexander. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. from 21 yards away. And the Broncos push further out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Get this drive started. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 20.
It got his man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 39 yards there, a big one.
First down, Raiders.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Hey, exit.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Go.
They'll drop to throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing again. Alexander. And Matthews makes a grab. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A 1st down there on a pickup at 25.
61, matchbox right.
On 1st and 10, Alexander. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
High 7,
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Alexander under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
Here we go. 30 base.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. All day. Check safety. Check safety.
X3. 218. Chopper.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Bravo. Let's go.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
And he finds a man on a crossing route. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Ready.
This quarterback now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10.
He's coming, double up.
Smooth.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Greystone travel.
Check your hot read.
Now.
2nd and 10. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. 3rd down here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll drop to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. This is taken near the 13. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Ready.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
It's our time. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike.
Go. Hit it.
On 1st down, Alexander. He gets it to Matthews, complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play.
Down. 50. Plant. Hey, Haywood.
Mike 57. Check Mike. Tighten up.
Hard.
Deuce. 36.
Throwing on 1st down, Alexander. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
In your face. Slam. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Oh.
Hey, orbit.
Flare.
Yep.
Ship.
5.
To throw on 2nd down, Alexander. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Hey, me and you.
Go on.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Alexander. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cleveland Farrell. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half,
he's got daylight. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play that time for the Raiders. 45 yards on the ground. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Topper, shoot.
They'll keep it on the ground. Brooks. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
10-2 shot. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Check. 40's Mike. 40's the Mike. 40's the Mike. Yo.
Go. Ready.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
we always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. We just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually...
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run past
those throws, and he did that.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much. Going to be anywhere close. No good. Way wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. You know that they were thinking second half comeback here. That's a big miss if they want to have a chance at that comeback.
A very big miss because time is becoming a real factor now, and they're 3 scores down.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And the Raiders have got him.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Hey, switch gears.
Hurry.
They'll try the left side. Jefferson. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
Ready? 8, read.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
5.
Throwing on third and long. Alexander. He sets to fire deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
This one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch, and guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And that's incomplete. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Leo. Go. Get ready.
He'll look to throw. He'll find his man on the comeback route. Complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Hey. High step. Be careful.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Letting one go deep. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Throwing to start the drive. Alexander. And he's got his man on the out route. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Well, I'm sure he likes this performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the fourth quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and they like what they see, and other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards.
These guys are running offense like you